Well, there are fresh warnings this morning over fears heavy rains will bring sharks closer to our shorelines as the temperature drop begins to bite. Massive schools of fish will migrate north, bringing bull sharks closer to the shallow waters. But experts say the danger is even worse this year, with recent downpours and strong westerly winds across New South Wales particularly adding to the risk. For more, we're joined by Sharky Baxter, Senior Marine Life Ranger. Good morning to you. Great to see you again. So these conditions, perfect storm for sharks at the moment?
Seems to be. I mean, if you think back to that attack we had at Manly, it was like Sharknado. It was like the extreme level of bushfire. We had overflowing creeks, the lagoons. We had baitfish activity. We had dirty water. We had rain, freshwater mix. It was a perfect moment. And you know, we've got some people who are very switched on with catching bull sharks at the moment, and their experience is that they feel also that the conditions are such that with the sharks migrating north now, there could be a problem up there, so we need to be really careful. Anecdotally,
talking to fishermen, they seem to be seeing a lot more of them and closer into shore as well. So you're saying, so the migration right now is they're going north to the warmer waters, is that right?
They leave Sydney Harbour and they've even tracked sharks right up into the Great Barrier Reef, thousands of kilometres away. So, but they'll stop on the way up there if the conditions are right. We've also got the mullet run. I think a lot of people may have heard Joel, who catches bull sharks, a bit controversial. I've learned a lot from him, from what he's learnt. I mean, your best people are citizen scientists sometimes. And I wish the government would embrace these people rather than attack them as some sort of a threat, you know?
Well, you said that the government spending at the moment on mitigation processes isn't correct. What would you do?
Well, look, we can spend $10 million tagging sharks, and obviously they learn from knowing that the shark leaves there, it goes here, then it comes back. We know that, but what are we doing about preventing sharks attacking humans at beaches? Why don't we have a federal shark unit that we're doing, looking at the technology available, the small devices which they do have they work in certain circumstances. Why aren't we looking at increasing that and just looking at what we can do to float a boom of some sort that throws a magnetic pulse down? We're not doing any of that sort of
barrier
research.
Systems.
We've got to protect the humans, you know.
Just take us through yourself and your own personal experience. You dive a lot. You spend a lot of time in the water. Would you be doing that now?
Honestly, I'd be checking the conditions. I would probably err on not diving in certain locations. If, like overcast day, drizzly, raining, I've saw seagulls working bait fish or someone was fishing nearby or chumming, I wouldn't go in. But, you know, when they close a beach, they close it for a reason, and for some reason surfers still go out and they like to have a surf because they're immune and bulletproof and not made of steel. And if I correct the last attack we had at Manly, he's a surfer. The beach was closed that day. So what powers do the lifeguards and lifesavers have to say, look, when the beach is shut, it's for your safety and our safety, because we may have to go in there to rescue you, and our lives are at risk for doing that. And that's going to upset some surfers as well, because they want to surf and there's perfect wave, but it can't be one rule for one and not for the other. You're damned if you do and damned if you don't. If I talk about shark nets, I get attacked. If I talk about, do I like bull sharks? I don't like bull sharks. They're a cranky, angry shark. Their nature's thrown their design, so they've got small eyes, big sharks. They're aggressive. The male shark's got more testosterone than an elephant. Evolution has just made them the perfect machine, and we are in the water. They will attack us, and I don't want to see anyone getting attacked. We've got to do more.
No one does, absolutely. Sharky, thanks for coming in. Really appreciate
it. Thank you.
Mate. Here's Nat.